Welcome to Monday. It is Masterclass Monday, and I am so excited that you have shown up here in our healing space. During the past 2 weeks, we have been looking at how to heal, right? I decided to do this masterclass because I noticed a theme with every single solitary one of my clients. All of my clients that comes from different walks of life and have different experiences and different perspectives, they all say the same thing. They all say that they want to heal. And so for week 1, we learned how to sit with our feelings. Week 2, we've learned how to ground and to reset our nervous system, and looked at some of the ways that the brain looks at hurt and how that can tell the brain that we're in some type of danger. This week, I want you to take responsibility. And I usually have drawn out fist fights with clients in session because they say, I am the victim. I am the one that was hurt. I am the one that was deceived. I'm the one that needs to heal. How dare you say to me that I have to take responsibility? Oh, yes. Take responsibility is a part of this healing journey. As I say to you all the time, nothing shows up in your life for the other person. It is never about the other person, the other place, the other thing. It is always about you. This situation has shown up for you to teach you about you and to show you the broken parts of yourself. And that is what we are looking at in therapy. This traumatic situation has brought you to me, and now I am going to direct you on the parts of you that is broken. And that is never easy to look at. So this week, I challenge you to take responsibility. A lot of the time, individuals tend to feed off of other people's attention, and they do that at the expense of themselves, of yourself. It's going to be difficult at first to take full responsibility for the emotional failures or difficulties in being okay in a relationship. The difficulty is due mainly to the tendency of taking the energy from the outside. So not having the necessary energy to realize the models that you pose for yourself. And with that brings inevitable continuous suffering. Anytime you are looking outside of yourself for anyone outside of you to provide you with an emotion, you will continuously be set up, let down, and in this cycle of codependency. There is nothing or no one outside of you that can give you any type of emotion. If you feel like you want to feel happiness, you have to look inside. If you feel like you want to feel joy, you have to look inside. If you feel like you want to feel peace, you have to look inside. There is no one outside of you that can give you that emotion. And if you are looking for someone to make you happy, to make you feel peace, to make you feel joy, you will continuously be let down, set up in a codependent relationship. Those emotions are internal. You have to give them to yourself. A person can add, but they cannot give. If you want to experience happiness, you cannot go out and find a man or woman that will give you happiness. You have to already know how to feed yourself happiness and allow another person to add to that happiness. You have to know how to go within yourself and feed yourself peace and allow another person to add to that peace. But that is not something that someone can give you. And if you have been looking for that or expecting that from another person, place, or thing, I need you to take this week and to take responsibility for that. Responsibility leads us to autonomy. Responsibility makes us grow. It makes us gradually free to choose the best position in any type of relationship. The one that makes us more peaceful and more serene because we have begun to respect ourselves. You cannot require respect from anyone else until you respect yourself. And once you take responsibility that, yes, I allowed this energy in my life because I was trying to fill a void with another person, then you can begin the path to respecting yourself. You can begin the path to healing yourself. You can begin the path to knowing that I am beginning to take some autonomy for me. It is difficult. It is hard to look at. Sometimes it can be hard to swallow. I often say in session, I'll ask my clients, I'll say, why don't you value yourself? Where are your boundaries, right? How are you honoring yourself? And they continue to look for that outside of themselves. But not anymore. We are taking this time to define these roles for us, to give this to ourselves first. And then anyone that comes along, that is extra. It is not a requirement. So it is a feeling of, okay, if you can add to my happiness, that is wonderful. If you can't, that's fine too, because whether you come or go, I am still going to be happy because I know how to feed myself happiness. I am not looking for you to provide me with anything that I cannot give myself. I challenge you this week to take responsibility. Journal at the end of the week on how you have taken responsibility. If you are struggling, definitely email me at onthecouch1111@gmail.com. Definitely open to hearing what some of your barriers could be. But I know within my heart that you are going to do amazing because you always do. So as you are taking responsibility this week, my goal for you, my wish for you is to be brave, be magical, and above all else, be well. Take care.